Today, we have a major update on the shifting reality of the war in Ukraine. Recent intelligence and battlefield reports have confirmed a surprising development. The Russian military is actively deploying mid-century Soviet-era tanks to the modern front lines. When the conflict began, Russia relied on its modern fleet of T-90 and upgraded T-72 tanks. But today, military analysts are seeing a very different picture. Defense researchers and open-source intelligence have tracked a significant number of T-54 and T-55 tanks being pulled from deep storage in Russia's Far East and transported toward the conflict zone. To put this into perspective, the T-54 and T-55 models were developed in the years immediately following World War II. These vehicles were originally designed to face early Cold War tanks, making their underlying technology over 70 years old. Recently, imagery has also shown Russia leaning heavily on older T-72A models, signaling that their more modern reserves are critically low. So why is a major global power relying on museum-aged armor? The answer is unprecedented attrition. According to global defense think tanks and recent intelligence estimates, Russia has lost thousands of armored vehicles since the start of the conflict. The modern battlefield, now dominated by highly precise first-person view drones and advanced anti-tank missiles, has chewed through Russia's modern armor at a rate their defense industry simply cannot sustain. Even with Russian factories working all the clock, they cannot produce new tanks fast enough to replace their losses. As a result, they are scraping the bottom of the barrel. The Russian military is attempting to modernize these relics by welding overhead metal grills, often called cope cages, and adding explosive reactive armor to the hulls to defend against drone strikes. However, experts note that beneath these modifications, the tanks remain fundamentally constrained by their mid-20th century architecture. Because their thin armor and outdated optics make them highly vulnerable in direct combat, Russian forces are rarely using them to spearhead assaults. Instead, these vintage tanks are largely being used as stationary pillboxes, buried in the dirt to act as makeshift indirect artillery. The deployment of these historical tanks is a clear indicator of the severe equipment shortages facing the Russian armed forces. While Russia still possesses massive reserves of old Soviet scrap, the technological quality of its military is rapidly downgrading. We will continue to monitor the situation on the ground. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Does the use of these Cold War relics signal a breaking point for Russia's armored forces? If you found this report informative, please hit the like button and subscribe for more global defense updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.